Hi, the broker with the heart. And as I've mentioned over the past couple of recordings that I've shared with you, this matter of the National Association of Realtors settlement is looming closer and closer every day that goes by. The transition time will be this month, August, and today is the 5th. So you're looking at maybe 2 more weeks to have this implemented. And from what we're hearing, what we're seeing, and what we're receiving, as I mentioned on a few times already, there are a number of changes in the process. There is a process that is being implemented. And as you can see, and as I've said before, a lot of facts, a lot of information, and a lot of things to learn and to start applying in every matter that we do. And what I mean by that is this: if you, as a seller, are going to sell your house, be prepared to ask a lot of questions or to be explained to by your representative agent what most of these changes will do for you. Now, again, I'm not going to go through every page of all these explanations in one sitting like we're doing right now, but I will tell you some of the things that will impact during this transition period. And I apologize that I'm looking away from the camera, but it's because I'm looking for the right form. This says, what should a listing broker do post MLS rules changes, as you could see. And these are some of the conditions. They have different scenarios. And I don't know how we do real estate unless we do it factually as opposed to by scenario. So, factually, as I mentioned before, you as a seller will be at liberty to instruct your realtor, your sales agent, your representative to place your property for sale by contract and specify that you will pay a commission as you've done previously, but at the same time, negotiate to your best interest how much that commission will be for this process at this time. And what I mean by that is traditionally, as I've explained before, commissions, even though they were supposedly negotiable, had a tendency, if you ask 10 agents, to be similar agent to agent. Meaning, if you called agent A and said, "How much would you charge me to sell my house?" Agent A would tell you typically between this and this. If you call the next agent B and ask the same question, that agent would tend to say something similar, and so on. You'd have 10 agents saying something very, very similar. Very, very similar. I will put your house up for sale in the multiple listing service. I will put a sign on your house. I will put it on the internet. I will put it in the multiple listing. I will create a flyer. I will create postcards. I will do mailer campaigns. I will coordinate with people that want to buy properties like yours who are in my database, etc. And as you can see, there is a process. So it's not just sign this contract and I will do this for you. But this tells you, or the broker at least, what has to happen next. Scenarios. We might give you an option. Scenarios. We might give you another option. And scenarios, you might get a third option. This one here, what should a listing broker do during the transition period? And again, if you're not seeing what I'm seeing and processing it the way we realtors have to process it, uh, this is not selling houses, is it? So, given that we are empowered by you, the seller, to sell your house, yes, we need to know what are those different scenarios and those situations that will impact and affect you. The flip side of some of what I just said is this: that if we buck tradition, buck, B U C K, tradition, you will be able to do one of several different things. Will you still continue to sell your house with the assistance of an agent? Most likely, because if I haven't shown you a file before, and I have on numerous other videos. Your files are thicker than about an inch worth of documentation. And the most challenging part of that today is most people are trying to do all this through DocuSign. And if you've ever had to read a 60-page document through DocuSign to click on your signature line, I've seen some people do it in as quick as a minute to 5 minutes. And I don't know how you read 100 pages in a minute to 5 minutes and say that you understood everything you signed. That's one of the challenges. So, if you are going to sell your property with someone that knows what they're doing and is experienced, then you obviously have to ask a lot of pertinent questions to that end. I have been doing real estate for almost all my life, well, my adult life at least, and I've helped a lot of people. So I have some experience and knowledge that most agents might not. And this gives you a distinct advantage by working with someone like me. I have not just that, have had experience training other agents and helping other folks. So it's not that that gives me the heads up or the leg up on anyone out there, but here's what it does do. It gives you the assurance that you will work with someone that knows what he's doing. So if you are looking for someone like that, look me up. I'm the broker with the heart. My full name is Jose Mario, and I can be found at maxmyhouse.com, where if you're open and interested, I can give you a free consultation, no strings attached, and I will give you some insights and ideas on how to do the best thing for you. And again, no strings attached. So again, Mario, the broker with the heart, 650-746-4607. And when you mentioned that you saw me on YouTube, I will give you an additional incentive that will, it's an unheard of incentive for most people because I'll be able to help you sell your property, get you top dollar, and have you fully represented for what most agents can't do. And it's because I have the experience of doing that. So again, the broker with the heart coming to you live. Until next time.